Hi guys, it's Shalonda from the Paper Dolls Crafts. Back with another video. I know it's taken me forever to get this video done, but hubby has like some type of sinus problems where he can't take too many smells and things like that. So, and I knew I was going to be using E6000 and he had a bad reaction to that. And then I was going to be using this 2-part epoxy, which I'm new to using, so I didn't know if it had a smell or not. So all week I've been like, oh, I can't do it. I can't bring the baby out in the cold in the garage and do it. So I had to wait until a time when everyone was basically gone. And they just went to his mom's house for a couple of hours, so I decided to take the time to do the video because I did say in a week, and it, even though it's the end, the final day of the week, yeah, it's this week. So hopefully I can get it edited and everything and get it put up in time. Anyhow, in case I don't use the first part of my video because I already kind of coated these with the 2-part epoxy to make them more waterproof, so nothing's like paint or anything's floating off of him once he's in the snow globe. Oh, I didn't even say what I was doing the video on. I guess you guys can see all this here, but I'm doing the video on the snow globes, just in case somebody didn't know or expect for the video to be coming. So anyhow, I have him here. Like I said, I took the hook out of his back, and then I coated him with 2-part epoxy. Also with the tree, it wasn't really giving me as much. I was going to use this green tree because I thought it looked a lot better. But it was giving me like whenever I touch it, things are falling off of it. So I didn't think that would be good for a snow globe. You'll have green pieces floating all around the thing. So I got these trees from Michael's, and when I touch it, nothing's really falling off. So I said, hey, I'll just use this one. So I kind of tried to coat this a little bit with, I just used the E6000 on this one. And then I coated the little gift right here, and then I just put some epoxy at the bottom so it can hold to the platform. And then the platform, what I did was just take the mouth of the jar that I was going to use, and then I put it up against here, kind of drew a circle around it and tried to cut it out as best as I could to fit inside the jar. So I just wanted a nice platform, and I like the fact that this does look like a snow something or like a glacier or something that he's sitting on. Same thing with the little snowman. I'm going to be using one of these small little jars here for my snowman, and I'm going to use this big kind of globe shaped jar for this little guy. So that's the first part of the video. In case you guys missed it, all I did was follow the directions of the epoxy, mix it, coat with the paintbrush, and then, like I said, with the tree, the epoxy started getting kind of, I don't even know if I did it right, and the epoxy started getting kind of real thick and hard to use. So what I had to do was take and use some E6000 on the tree, and I hope that everything works out fine. So what I'm going to do is just stop the video now. Oh yeah, and then I'm just going to come back. I'll explain everything else when I do. Okay, I'm back. Now, a couple of things that I did while I was waiting was cut some of these snowflakes, and I hope this works, but I cut a couple of snowflakes off of this little holiday decoration thingy, and put it, oh, you didn't see that, and I put them in this little cap here. It seems like it still needs to dry a little bit. It's still pretty shiny looking, but I don't know, it's at 5 minutes, so hopefully it's done. I'm pretty sure the longer they sit, the better. So what I did was take, just to make sure, well, this one is going to be too big, so I'll have to cut some of that off. But I think this one should, yeah, that one will fit. So anyhow, I'm going to start out with the smaller globe, just in case. And I am going to take and bit of this epoxy right there on the bottom of this so that I can glue my guy to it. And I should have done that already, but hopefully this should be fine. Mixing, mixing, mixing. Oh, out of frame. You're not going to be able to see because my hand is in the way. But I'm mixing, mixing, mixing. And this is what's going to hold my thing together here, so it doesn't go floating off into the globe. Seems like it's all mixed pretty well. And I'm going to take and drop the snowman into the cap. We're going to just let that sit in there too. And let's see what this looks like. Make sure he's in the center, so when I put this back on, it'll go down. Okay, that should be fine. So I'm going to let him sit there for a minute while I do the rest of the things. Wait, let's make sure he stays where he was. Okay, there. So he's going to be ready. I'll give him another 10 minutes or so. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is take, and I'm not even measuring, I'm doing everything by eyeballing it. I have this distilled water, and let's just hope I'm doing all this right. I'm going to pour seems like that should be enough. I'm afraid to dip my guy in there because I don't want to mess up anything. So hopefully this is enough water. I just left a little bit of room there to work with. Then I'm going to take not that much. I'm going to take this 1/8 of a teaspoon, and I'm going to put that much glycerin in there. And that's just going to hopefully help my flakes and everything be able to swim around nicely inside. Then, it's kind of like cooking. Then, let's see. I'm going to take about less than a half of a teaspoon. Just take the lid off. Oh, and this, what I was putting in there is glycerin. I don't know if I said that already. And then I have this glitter. It's pretty, it's a chunky kind of glitter. It's not, I don't know. And I'm going to take and put like about a half a teaspoon of that in there. I like this one too, so I'll just put, this is chunkier, so it looks like a lot, but I don't think it's going to be. Oh, maybe it will. So I'm going to just pinch a little bit out of there. And I can always add more later, but I don't want to add too much now. And I'm not sure about using this powdered snow, but I'm just going to use eyeball just a little bit of that and put it in there. Wish I had another lid so I can kind of shake it up and see what we have here. But I'll just stir and see. Yeah, that seems like enough. Yeah, okay. So, that's that. And then, I don't know, it seems like, it really does seem like he's done. But like I said, I should just leave him without touching him for a minute. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fill him up with water. Probably about that much. I always may add more later if I need to. And let me just take my couple of snowflakes. Please work right in here, little snowflakes. Okay, and then I'm going to take like a heaping half a tablespoon of the glitter and put it in. Since the snow worked, I'm going to take another heaping, half a teaspoon of that. And then a heaping half teaspoon of this. And please, I hope it's not too much. But I'm going to do the same thing just so I can get, oh, I forgot my glycerin. And since this one is a little bit bigger, I think I'm going to put 2/8 of glycerin. Maybe even 3. And remember, I am not a professional. I'm just using what I picked up and kind of using some of the stuff that I felt was necessary to do to make these snow globes. So let's just see how this one goes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know for sure, and maybe I made a mistake by adding the chunkier glitter, but once you shake it, it still looks really pretty. So I feel like I'm okay with it, and I like how the snowflakes are kind of just floating around in there. So we're going to do that, and again,